What's up, what's up, what's up? Look at this disgusting pile of tools. Oh, I gotta put all that shit away in the morning. Oh my goodness gracious. But I've been working and I got the garage halfway cleaned up. At least all my tools are in one spot, and I swept the floor a little bit. Still got a pile of shit on the floor, but you know what I've been working on? I've been working on this fucking log splitter. There's no light in here. Let me turn the other light on. Maybe it'll help out a little bit. I don't know. I ripped this all apart, and I took the shaft out of this end and put it in that end, and vice versa. I re-shimmed up my pillow block bearings and blah blah yada yada. Believe it or not, that little fiasco I had there, this is covered in shit, but the fiasco I had going on there actually cracked the housing for the pillow block. Now, I don't know what made me do it, and that was absolutely right where the grease fitting is too, so that's a weak point in the system where they drilled that hole there for the grease fitting. You guys noticed that? But I had a feeling about something. So when I had gotten my pillow block bearings, I had actually gotten a third one. Housing, not a bearing, just the housing. So I just took the bearing out of that cracked housing and popped it in the backup housing I had. Always good to have backup parts. And now I'm back in business. So I hooked that up. I gotta get another belt. This one's stretched, and I'm actually thinking about getting a 5-inch pulley and a smaller belt altogether to make this thing move a little faster. See how that works. I got the gas tank mounted. Still gotta paint it, but I got it mounted up. It really makes that look good. It's it goes with what I got there. I really like that kind. I just took some square angle off of that dog food cart and welded it to sheet metal. See if I can turn this light on. Welded it to sheet metal, and then I put my straps around the sheet metal there, and I got the papcock and the hose going to the carb, blah blah blah. I also, if you guys look closely, you see that there's a battery down here. With a bungee cord around her. I actually went and installed. I don't want to start it right now because it's nighttime and the neighbors don't like that kind. But I installed my push button switch, and this is my momentary kill switch, and it actually rocks both ways, and I have it hooked up to where no matter which way you push it, it will kill the motor. I also mounted in throttle cable. All the way that way is choke. I'll probably draw on here choke with an arrow and kill switch and start and stuff like that. So that's all the way choke. You push the button till she putters, and then you fuck with the choke. This came off of one of those old lawn mowers that I got from some guy with the scrap run. There's a video on that. And I had kept the cables off of the mowers because I wanted to use it for my boat. And this was the shorter one out of the two, and I didn't want to use this one on my boat, so it fit perfect. I just cut out a hole and she slid it in, and I used a screw to hold it because there's lips back here that clip it into the sheet metal. So she works good. This is so dusty dirty already. She works good there. See? And I got her wrapped around, and it comes out through here, zip tied to the gas tank stands, and then right on back to the linkage. And big rat's nest of wires up in there, but you know what? That's what you need to get it in. So push button start. All I gotta do is come over here, choke, fire her up, and we're good to go. I'll fire her up tomorrow, do a video on that, starting her up, and I'll probably throw a log on there because I know there's a couple of guys that like seeing that kind. But yeah. Yummy. I like that kind. That means I have nothing else better to do. But yeah. So maybe I'll get a splitting video tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. And that's that. I just figured I'd show you guys I got everything hooked up. Good old Bronco Carl 92's gas tank there. Fit like a fucking dream. Yes sir. Made that machine look really professional. I think I gotta do one more. I gotta paint obviously this, and I gotta paint the tank. So I might just yank the whole motor off, mask everything else off, and just shoot the whole top, whatever, just so it has some paint on it. I also gotta paint the plate that I welded to, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I haven't decided yet. I don't really want to rip it all apart again, but you know what? I've gone this far. Do it nice, you do it twice. I'd rather just get it done while I'm doing it than have to do it again later. But whatever, it's a log splitter. I mean, look at the top already from the logs. All scratched up. All scratched up and fucked up. So that's what's going to happen to it. It was meant to be used. It was made to be used. And that's what fucking's going to happen to it. It's going to get used. So I haven't gone over to the college yet to see what they have to say about anything about machining me a new screw. But that's coming. I just put this screw back on it because I can. But yeah. So I got her all back together. Like that kind. Maybe I'll do a splitting video tomorrow. I might just take the splitting video I do tomorrow and tag it onto this video and make it one video. But just so you guys get perspective, today's Thursday night, tomorrow will be Friday. So if the videos are together, you can get your days straight. Later. And I got a whole shitload of subscribers. New subscribers now. Thanks to Pete over at Southwest Riding Custom. Big thank you, buddy. Thanks for the shout out. Glad to see Sammy Salami. Was happy to get his good old Schlitz there. Now, if I were you, buddy, I'd go out and get that motherfucker a McDonald's cheeseburger. Just fucking do it, dude. Your videos are edited awesome. All the guy wants is a McDonald's fucking cheeseburger and a cold Schlitz. Come on, you cheap bastard. Spit it the fuck out to the guy. But, yep, got a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing and hitting that subscribe button. I hope you enjoy my videos, you know. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. I try to put stuff out there that people can get something out of. I don't try to put out just a bunch of bullshit. And, yeah. Enjoy. Thank you for subscribing. Hey guys, I'm back. It's Friday now. And, we're getting ready for this big storm. Oh my god. 4 to 8 inches. Probably gonna be more like 2 to 4 inches. Who the fuck cares? We just had a 10-inch storm fucking last month. How is this one gonna be catastrophic? Not for us, maybe. Maybe for SRV Jedi Knight and Silent Jedi 83 up north, maybe. But I don't think we're gonna see it a lot here in PA. If we do, hey, we do. I don't care. I like the snow. Snow don't bother me. I got a Subaru, I got a snowblower. But anyway, so I told you guys I'd run this splitter, and today I went out and I got a 5-inch pulley, and this was spinning a little, so I shimmed her out. I guess this plate warped when I welded it, so I shimmed this plate out on this bolt and this bolt, 2 washers each, and I got no washers over here. I got 3 bolts in it, 2 on this side, 1 over there, holding it on, which is sufficient. I might stick 1 washer in here if it's the proper width on each side and put those bolts in as well, but 3 bolts really fucking holds it good. End of story. So I'm gonna put you guys on the tripod, and I'm gonna fire her up and show you some splittings. I got some regular old oak logs, and a couple of scrap pieces of something here, but I'll throw her on here and I'll show you guys. I'll turn you guys back on and put you on the tripod, it'll be easier. Okay, there you go. I think that's a pretty good camera angle. Come over here. Now this isn't a cold start. I did have this running. This motor's a bitch and a half to start when it's cold. You gotta choke the fuck out of it and keep fucking with it. But you should fire up right now. And with that 5-inch pulley, it definitely moves faster, so I think my cycle times will be a lot nicer. Let's give her a shot. I'll show you the throttle is adjustable, and if I want to do it in a different gear, I got to put it in the gear before I start it, because it's hard to change the gears as it's running. I can change the gears as it's running, no problem, but I just keep it in fifth. Fifth gear works great, it's the fastest gear. But I'll show you, I can slow down the throttle if I want to. I don't even have to fuck with the gears. And that's that. She works pretty well. Now that I got the bugs worked out of it, she works pretty well. I got that spinning pretty good, just about dead center straight. I also I figured out how on my own how to sharpen it, and I can't get it to move right now, but what you want to do is you want to take the smallest chainsaw file. I forget what the smallest chainsaw file is, but you want to file right on the inside of that edge, so it's a hook, and it just goes right into the wood. Seems to work really, really good. So I'll probably pull that engine off of it sometime this weekend, and just shoot the top of that there, and then I'll probably pull this point off and paint that plate there. I haven't decided yet. I might leave it on there and just shoot over everything, because it's just a log splitter, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I gotta get a coat of paint on it, and that thing's working fucking good. Let me zoom you guys back out. It's fucking working good. So I just split oak with it, and it split perfectly fine. So I think I should be good as long as I don't put some crazy shit on there. But the other thing I need to get for this is I want to get, you know, if I get like a 4-square box, I don't have one to show you guys. Like a metal 4-square box for electrical. I do not have one in here. But anyway, it's like a light switch box like this, but it's metal and it holds 2 receptacles, or a switching receptacle. They call it a 4-square because they're usually 4" by 4". I want to get one of those, which is no problem, but I got to figure out where to go. I guess I can go to the electrical supplier. I want to get a big stop switch, you know what I mean? Like one of those switches that are like this big around, and you get them in red, and you hit them, and then you got to pull them up to reset them. And I want to mount the 4-square box somewhere right on the top of the table here with a big thing, because when I'm splitting, all the logs go against this side, because that's the way this spins. So all the work's on this side. This side's always going to be clear. So I want to put a 4-square box here in the corner with an emergency kill switch. That way if I'm down here splitting a log and something happens, all I got to do is with my hand, or I could even get my foot up there or something, and I want it to be a nice big switch so it's readily available right there, and that'll be my safety shut off. So that's the only component I haven't gotten for it yet, is a switch to go right there. I looked at the automotive stores and shit like that, and just none of their switches are big enough. It's not what I need. So I guess I gotta go over to I think it's called the Height Company, my local electrical supplier here, and see how much one of those are, if I have to order it or whatnot. I don't really fucking care what color it is. Of course it'd be nice if it was orange, red, or yellow, but like if all they have in stock is a blue or a green one or white or something, I don't fucking care. It works for me, as long as it's a functional switch and it's a size and shape I need. But yeah, so that's that on that, guys.